Hello everyone and welcome to the another video of 3ds Max. In this lecture we are going to use the two compound objective commands, that is connect and the another one is scatter. Okay, so first we will look into the connect command, that how this compound object is going to work. First of all, I'll go to our standard primitive on the create task and I'll create a two box. Okay, I'll go like this and I'll create a box. Okay, now I'll take it here. Then I'll go to modification command and I'll give it a length segment. For initial purpose, it will be 0. So I'll give it around like 5, 5, and 5. These are the segment. You can turn on the segment by pressing the F4 button. Okay, so it will show you the edge faces, that it is going to show you the your segments. So now I'll select this and I'll select this box and I'll press W on the keyboard to activate my move command. Now by pressing shift, I'll move it along the y-axis so that it will make a copy of it. I want to apply that connect command onto both these objects. And then I'll press OK, I'll make a copy of it. Then I'll select the first object and I'll right click and then I'll go to convert and then I'll click convert to editable poly. Now at this moment of time, you need not to worry about what is this poly. We'll learn about this in upcoming lecture. I'll select both objects and I'll right click and then I'll go to convert and I'll click convert to editable poly. Just to save time, I can convert both the things at a single point of time. So I'll click convert to editable poly. Now I'll select the first object. Then on the modification panel, I'm having an editable poly. If I click on this down button, I'll go to polygon and I'll select some of the polygons in front of it by pressing control button. I'll zoom in and then like this, I'll select a bunch of polygons and I'll hit delete. I'll delete this polygon. You can see like this. Okay. Similarly, I'll come on screen and I'll press escape. Okay. Or I can click this editable poly to make it disable. Okay, or you can go to the create panel or create tab also, select this, because by keeping this thing selected you will have to come out from that option. So for that you can go into create option and select that second object. Again go to that your command panel and same, select the polygon and by pressing CTRL, that is your control key, zoom in a little bit and select all the polygons and hit delete. Now let's say you want to join both of this object from this point of time. So select the first object. Okay, same, go to create object to deselect it. Select the first object. Go to your first create command panel and then in the drop down menu select compound objects. Okay, by clicking compound objects you are having an option here, connect. So by press connect and then we are having pick operands tab here. This is the same as that we have learned earlier. This is the same option that we have learned earlier. Get a copy of it and then pick operand and then click on the second object. So you can see this, both the objects will get corrected. On coming down, we are having another options like segments. What kind of segments you need? You can increase the segments. Okay, and then we are having a tension option. You can use it to make it a different kind of geometry. Okay, so this is how this connect command work. Okay, so play with it and please let me know if you stuck some. The next thing is that is your scatter command. Okay, so for the scattered command we usually use it when we want to scatter something onto our terrain. Okay, or a topography like trees or stones or like sand. Okay, so here I'm having a kind of a topography here. I have made it with the command that is noise. I have already told you how to use the noise command. And on the right hand side, I'm having a simple figure of a tree, which is having a trunk here, and then the green portion indicates the branches. Okay, now let's say I want to distribute this object all over to this terrain on all these steeps, all this crest and troughs and everywhere. And so how we are going to use this? So for this, we are going to use the our scatter command. Now, by keeping this object selected, you can go onto this create tab and onto this drop-down menu, select the compound object. Then we are having scattered command here. I'll click this. Then you can see here we are having pick distribution object, where you want to distribute it. So I'll click pick distribution object and I'll keep this instance selected. And then I'll click this topography, that is the plane that I've just created. So you can see its color has been changed and only one of the object has been assigned. You can change all these things in this properties, come to the display option, expand the display, and then right click this hide distribution object. It will keep the base color of that terrain. Okay, now I'm having just one copy here. I can go on to this option, that is scattered objects, and onto this we are having duplicates. So I'll increase the duplicates. Let's say I'll keep it like 8 or 9. Then we are having base scale. You can change their scales. Okay, make them kind of small. Then we are having vertex chaos. The points where the vertex are there, that will be kind of a chaos. The more vertex will be there. So if I increase this, it will kind of look like a tree and a trunk. Okay, now onto the bottom we are having a bunch of options that how you want the distribution. So first of all, I'm having perpendicular. If I click this perpendicular is check, this all the things will be perpendicular to those curved surfaces. If I uncheck it, they will be perpendicular to the our coordinate system. Okay, then we are having use selected faces on then we are having area. It will be distributed along the area. Then we are having even, it will be evenly across the area. Okay, then we are having skip number. On skip number you can increase them and you can keep them on the boundary. Okay, so you can draw them on the border. Then we are having random faces. We are having along edges, it will be along the edges. Then we are having all vertices. All vertices is kind of the thing that it will distribute at every single vertices. Okay, and here we are talking about the vertices of that terrain on which we are distributing. Okay, then we are having all edge midpoints, all face centers, and then we are having according to the volume. Okay, so I'll keep the area here and I will increase a bunch of more. Okay, same you can do with the other things. You can make the small bit of stones or rocks and you can scatter it all over the thing. Okay, so this is how your scatter command is going to work. So in this video we have learned how to use the scattered command and the connect command in the compound objectives. Okay, so this is all about the compound objectives. Till now we have studied the boolean, pro boolean, and then connect, scattered. So it's on you how you are going to use this. Okay, there are a bunch of other options, but it is going to use in more advanced modeling, like modeling a character and for the animations. So till now this is all about compound objectives. If you have any problem, then please do ask me in the comments.